So I remember what I was talking about. I was saying as we begin this, I just wanted you to get a journal, like a pretty good looking journal. You're going to be doing lots of journals. I think I've done like hundreds of journals in the last 25 years since my husband died. Because that's when I was really catapulted into the world of, like, I had to learn how to have my feelings, like healthy feelings. I had to develop an emotional intelligence or I was going to explode. Literally, I was just going to decompose. Like, I was going to explode and implode. And like, it was just, I was a pressure cooker. And so if you don't learn how to manage your emotions, you're going to go nuts. Yeah, so I'm ultimately saying, let's stop focusing on your identity so much, because so much of who we are, we don't even know who we are until we go through the process of more real life experience. Like, I've learned I love building things. I love wearing tool bags. Anytime I do work, with it sewing or leather work or gardening, I always have a tool pouch or something on it because I want my tools on my body. Look, I even have this like kind of an old man thing where I put my glasses in, and I got like a carpenter's pencil and a pen and a Sharpie always on me. Super dweeby, but totally functional. This is a part of who I am. I never see anybody with one. So it's part of my identity, I guess, but I don't like absolutely have to have it. But if you're looking to be unique, you're going to find your own uniqueness where there's not one person in the world like you. And that's why I get sad when I hear these young people. They all sound the same. They have the same talking points. They have the same kind of hair stuff. They're trying to look unique, and in it, they just look the same. You know, because no one's like you. Really, if you're really given over to developing your mind and your soul and connecting with your maker, you know, you're not going to be scrambling and trying to look like everybody else. But that's a part of being young, because you are looking. But it's especially difficult when you don't have a parent to help you. Or if you have parents that basically ascribe their own, like, you will be the projection of what they want you to be, or they will, you're an extension to a narcissistic parent, and they need you to reflect them as this golden child or beauty queen or whatever they need you to be. Parents will just totally neglect you. They don't really care. But it's not uncommon to be shamed through the process of trying to figure out who you are. And it just makes it more difficult. But this idea of having a journal is because you're probably alone. You probably don't have a parent. You don't have people who understand you. And so if you have the ability to write, my cheeses, excuse me. Okay, maybe 20 minutes. I make a lot of cheese because we have cows and I milk a cow, so we have raw milk around. A lot of it. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I want to be able to ask you some questions. Like, even if we're trying to dismantle, like, get you out of these political environments or these heavily charged university environments, or I don't know, like even like a religious cult family that has just strangled you to death, and you're wanting to like bail out and become a witch or something. You know, I know there's all kinds of things happening in this country. I'm trying to learn about them. But I want to be able to ask you questions about it. Like, why do you feel that way? Or do you really believe this is who you are? Do you really like that? Do you feel in some ways you're just resisting this people group? And so you're kind of not really independent free. You're just kind of the opposite of this group, which isn't freedom. You're just rebelling against that. And that's not going to be your true identity. That's just a rebellious state against something that you hate. And sadly, it can be that it's not so much the